Ok, sjednite.
So, hello Croatia, dobar dan.
Opa, Hrvatska, dobar dan.
Dobar dan, and I just want to say hello from Romania.
Dobar dan i želim vam svima reći, šaljem pozdrave iz Rumunjske.
Is there anybody who was in Romania up until now?
I ima neko od vas da je već do sada bio u Rumunjskoj?
Nobody.
Niko?
Diamonds, of course, diamonds are everywhere. We don't have diamonds.
Dijamanti, naravno, oni su svuda.
Who was in Romania?
Ko je bio u Rumunjskoj?
Aha. Vacation?
Odmorom?
Do you have connections in Romania?
Imate neke veze u Rumunjskoj?
Very good country to sponsor.
Jako dobra zemlja za sponzoriranje.
Poor country?
Siromašna zemlja?
But big dreams.
Ali ljudi sa velikim snovima.
And smiley people?
I ljudi sa osmihom na licu.
We are very happy.
Mi smo jako sretni.
I think after all these 10 minutes,
I mislim da nakon ovih 10 minuta
we are very much like you.
da smo jako slični vama.
You are dancing people.
Vi ste ljudi koji vole plesati.
Happy people.
Sretni ljudi.
Not so poor as the Romanians.
Ne tako siromašni kao Rumunji.
But I can see in your eyes that you have dreams.
Ali u vašim očima mogu vidjeti da imate snove.
And who is here for the first time? I saw a few.
I vi ovdje koji ste danas po prvi puta, vidjela sam vas neke. Hoćete ustati malo, molim vas?
We won't beat you. We will clap for you.
Vi koji ste prvi put danas ovdje, budite ljubazni i ustanite se. Nećemo vas tući, samo ćemo vam pljeskati.
These are the most important people today.
Ovo su danas najvažniji ljudi.
Yes. They are the most important.
Oni su najvažniji.
And maybe I will talk with you today.
I njima ću isto tako danas govoriti.
Because with the other I was already talking.
I jer sa drugima sam već govorila.
And now my main goal is to talk with the new ones.
I moj glavni cilj je da govorim novima.
But first of all I wanted to say dobar dan and hello and bună ziua from Romania.
Za početak bih htjela na svim jezicima reći dobar dan iz Rumunjske.
I just want to say thank you to Network 21.
I željela bih se zahvaliti Networku 21.
Because of Network 21 it is possible that we are together here today.
Jer je zbog Networka 21 omogućeno da smo mi danas ovdje.
My style is because I really love this business.
Ali moj stil je zato što ja jako volim ovaj posao.
For the new ones it's a business today.
Za nove to je danas posao.
I don't know if it seems for you it's a business, but it's a business.
Ne znam da li vam se to čini kao posao, ali je posao.
So even if you will understand my type because you will feel what I want to say to you.
Jer iako ćete razumjeti moj stil danas, bitno je da osjetite ono što vam govorim.
Because of her help.
Zbog moje pomoći.
We can understand each other.
Možemo se međusobno razumjeti.
And I really want to say thank you to her.
I zaista želim reći hvala Vesni.
And of course I will want to say thank you to my upline.
I naravno se želim zahvaliti svojim uplinima, svojoj sponsorskoj liniji.
You know, in this business is like in life.
Znate, u ovom poslu to je kao u životu.
Who has children here?
Ko ima ovdje djecu?
Good. The others you don't have to do it first, being a business and build business and have royalties and then you can do it.
Vi ostali za sada to ne morate činiti, prvo izgradite posao, dobite trajnu vrijednost 4%, nakon toga imate djecu.
But for those who have it, it's good.
Ali za onu koji to imaju, odlično.
Why I asked you?
Zašto sam vas to pitala?
Is because with upline is the same with the children.
Jer je sa uplinima isto kao i sa djecom.
Our children are the best.
Naša djeca su najbolja.
But my children are the best.
Ali moja su djeca najbolja.
And for sure your children are the best.
I naravno za vas su sigurno vaša djeca najbolja.
And it's the same in the business with the upline.
Isto je tako u poslu gdje su uplini.
All the leaders in the business are the best.
Svi lideri u poslu su odlični.
Because they are the leaders.
Jer su najbolji, lideri su.
And because they are Network 21.
I zato što su u sistemu Networka 21.
And because of them we can be the best for sure.
I zbog njih i mi zasigurno možemo biti najbolji.
But my upline is the best.
Ali
don't be upset.
Moj upline ipak najbolji, nemojte se uzrujati.
I just want to say thank you to my Emerald upline.
I tako se želim zahvaliti svom uplinu Smaragdu.
They are from Hungary.
Oni su iz Mađarske.
Familija Silvijan Titkoš Ervin.
Obitelj Ervin.
Executive Diamond family Janoš and Rachel Demeter.
Executive Diamond obitelj Janoš i Rachel Demeter.
And a family who I think you know very well.
I obitelj koju vjerujem da znate jako dobro.
And you already touched their heart.
I već ste dotakli njihovo srce.
They are very nice people.
Oni su jako fini ljudi.
I have a secret, they love Croatia.
I imam tajnu za vas da oni jako vole Hrvatsku.
I think it's not a secret for you.
Mislim da za vas to i nije tajna.
But if you don't know it, Romania knows.
Ali ako vi to ne znate, to Rumunjska zna. Oni znaju da vi volite Hrvatsku, da oni vole Hrvatsku.
I hope you appreciate the time that they spent here.
I nadam se da cijenite vrijeme koje oni provode ovdje.
second.
Svaki trenutak koji
I'm
ulažu.
talking about Alois and Sisi Suhar.
Govorimo o Alojzu i Sisi Suhar.
And I heard there are groups from Vagiano James.
I čula sam da je ovdje grupa James Vagija.
He is not my upline,
On nije moj upline,
but I really want to mention his name
ali zaista želim spomenuti njegovo
because
ime,
he's one of the biggest leaders,
jer je on jedan od najvećih lidera
and the whole Romania appreciates him.
i cijela Rumunjska ga
So hello
cijeni.
to Vagiano James group.
Dakle, dobrodošlice i grupi Jamesa Vagija.
Hello, of course, to Mrs. Clara and Mr. Zoltan Heleni.
Naravno, dobar dan i gospođi Klari
You
i
know
gospodinu
them.
Zoltanu
They
Heleniju.
are here.
Znate ih, oni su
Haven't you
tu.
realized?
Jeste svjesni toga?
I have a secret for you.
Imam opet tajnu za vas.
They don't hear now.
Oni sada ne čuju.
Zoltan Heleni will be the speaker as the next BBS hearing.
Zoltan Heleni će biti sljedeći govornik na sljedećem BBS-u ovdje u Hrvatskoj.
You are lucky.
Sretni ste.
We are fighting in Romania to have them as the speakers.
Mi se u Rumunjskoj borimo za to da ga dobijemo kao govornika.
And I want to continue with my upline,
I želim nastaviti sa svojim uplinima.
who is a family, who is, I don't know, my model, I can say, in life.
Sa obitelji koji su, mogu reći, model, uzor u mom životu.
I just want to say to you that I'm so lucky
Moram reći da sam jednostavno jako sretna
that Ivan Usolt can call me friend.
da me Evan Ushold može nazvati
And
prijateljicom.
actually, I'm the first BBS outside of the country, outside of Romania, here in Croatia today. So please help me.
danas sam prvi put na jednom BBS-u van Rumunjske, dakle danas u Hrvatskoj to mi je prvi van
But
Rumunjske.
1 year before, I had the privilege,
Ali godinu dana unazad imala sam privilegiju, čast,
because it is not a chance to stay with Ivan Usolt, it's a privilege.
jer nije šansa ili prilika biti sa Evan Ushold, to je privilegija.
To be a speaker in one of her BBSs in Turkey, Istanbul.
Dakle, imala sam privilegiju da budem govornik na jednom od njenih BBS-ova u Tursku, u
I
Istanbulu.
spent with her 2 days.
Provela sam sa njom 2 dana.
Those 2 days changed my life.
Ta 2 dana su mi promijenila život.
And I think you know family Nusold.
I vjerujem da poznajete obitelj
Hans and
Nushold.
Ivan Nushold.
Hans i Evo Nushold.
Do you know them?
Znate za njih?
Do you appreciate them?
Cijenite li ih?
Give them a big applause.
Dajte im veliki aplauz.
We are proud to be Nusold group.
I ponosni smo da možemo biti u Nusholdovoj grupi.
I'm very proud.
I ja sam jako ponosna na to.
They move the Europe.
Oni pokreću Europu.
They move the Europe in a way that people are still in the business, even if they are really building a business or not.
I pokreću na taj način da su ljudi stalno u poslu, bilo da ga grade ili ne.
I mean that they are not very tough.
Mislim, oni nisu strašno čvrsti,
They
jaki.
love the people.
Oni vole ljude.
And Hans is one of the biggest leaders.
I Hans je jedan od najvećih lidera.
He is the best in teaching
On je najbolji u učenju.
about how to have a balance in your life between family and business.
O tome kako napraviti dobru ravnotežu u svom
In
životu vezano za
planning.
posao i život privatni.
I don't know if you cancelled with Hans, but he's the best in planning. I have Hans in my story.
Ne znam jeste li se kad konzultirali sa Hansom Nusholdom, ali on je najbolji u planiranju.
And of course, I want to say thank you.
I naravno želim se zahvaliti
The
vama.
biggest Network 21 leaders.
Zato što ste najveći lideri Networka 21.
You didn't translate the whole biggest.
Ok, nisam prevela cijeli najveći.
So, biggest.
Najveći.
Najveći. Yes. And I mean Jim and Nancy Dornan.
I naravno Jim i Nancy
Now
Dornan.
5 minutes clap.
A sad 5 minuta
5 minutes
aplauza,
clap.
5 minuta barem.
Yeah.
Da, to je to.
I'm proud because Nancy Dornan used to go up on stage with the music that you heard before.
Ponosna sam zato što Nancy
Pretty
Dornan
Woman.
obično izlazi na pozornicu uz muziku koju ste čuli
So
kad sam
I'm
izlazila,
very happy.
Pretty Woman. I jako sam
I
ponosna na to.
don't know if it's true for her, it's true.
Ne znam da li je to istina za nju, ali je istina.
I don't know if you saw Nancy,
Ako ste vidjeli Nancy,
but I don't know if you heard Nancy.
ali ne znam ako ste slušali
But for
Nancy.
sure, many of you didn't hear Nancy.
Ali sigurno se da mnogi od vas je nisu čuli.
I can see this in your eyes.
To mogu vidjeti u vašim očima.
I call after 1 hour with Nancy, you will have Nancy Dornan injection.
Nakon što je slušate, pričate s njom sat vremena, dobit ćete injekciju Nancy Dornan.
That means you, as a woman,
Što bi značilo da vi kao žena
you will be able
bit ćete
to move
sposobni,
the mountains.
vi ćete u mogućnosti da pokrenete planinu.
And because of Jim and Nancy Dornan,
I zbog Jima i Nancy Dornan
is N21.
i postoji Network 21.
Jim will not be here at your next free enterprise.
Jim neće biti sad ovdje na vašem sljedećem Free Enterprise-u.
I don't know if what I will say now is good for you or not. Cancel with your upline.
Ne znam da li bi sad rekla da li je to dobro ili ne za vas, ali se konsultirajte sa vašim uplineom.
But my attitude is,
Ali moj stav je,
wherever Jim is in Europe,
kada god je Jim u Europi,
I will be there.
ja ću biti tamo gdje god da je on.
And he will be in Brno.
On će biti u Brnu.
Cancel with your upline.
Konsultirajte se sa svojim uplineom,
Because of this is my attitude,
jer to je moj stav.
my upline is afraid to tell me when Nancy is coming.
Moj upline se boji mi reći
She
kada
was
Nancy
here at
dolazi.
the opening of Croatia or not? Or Slovenia? Or
Yeah, she was here.
Croatia, she was here.
Ona je
Am I
bila
right?
ovdje na otvorenju hrvatskog
A few
tržišta.
months before.
Prije 3
I
mjeseca,
heard.
4.
Because Janoš sent us a message after the first day in Croatia.
To sam čula zato što nam je Janoš poslao
And I
poruku
was-
nakon otvorenja.
Nancy was in Europe?
I bila sam luda, Nancy bila u
And
Europi.
he said, yes, I didn't tell you because you have been here and you will have weekend seminar in 1 week in Romania.
A onda je rekao, da, naravno, bila je to, ali ti nisam htio reći zato što bi ti bila tu, a za tjedan dana imaš svoj vikend seminar u Rumunjskoj.
But really, I don't know if I would have known if he could have stopped me not to be here.
Ali zaista nisam baš sigurna da bi
Or
me mogao
everywhere.
zaustaviti bilo ko, ni on da budem
So
ovdje ako je
that's
Nancy tu.
why I said cancel with your upline, but spending 1 minute with Jim and Nancy Dornan
Dakle, kažem, konzultirajte se sa
is
svojim
changing
uplineom,
lives. Is changing lives.
ali provođenje i 1 minute sa bračnim parom Dornan
And I
može
will tell
promijeniti
you
vaše
this
živote.
in my story.
I to ćete čuti u mojoj priči.
I didn't say thank you to the MC of the BBS.
Nisam rekla hvala današnjem voditelju programa.
He made you so excited.
On vas je učinio tako uzbuđenima.
I hope I have not made you upset or mad.
Ja se nadam da vas neću
But he will come
uzbuniti
again
ili
and
naljutiti.
he will create the atmosphere again.
Ali onda će on ponovo doći i opet će
So,
kreirati
thank you
atmosferu.
our MC.
Dakle, zahvalite gospodinu Salkiću, našem današnjem voditelju programa.
And what I will really want to talk to you,
I ono što vam zaista želim govoriti,
this first part of the BBS,
na ovom prvom dijelu BBS-a,
is something I don't know if you are interested in my story.
je nešto, u biti, ja ne znam jeste li vi zainteresirani za moju priču.
I guess not.
Pretpostavljam da ne.
Yes?
Da?
How come? Why?
Ne, zašto?
Because people are not interested in other story.
Jer ljudi nisu zainteresirani za tuđu
They are
priču.
so stressed to their lives
Toliko su stresni sa svojim životima
and so upset
i toliko uzrujani
they don't want to hear anybody's stories.
da ne žele slušati ničije priče.
And if that person achieves something in life
I ako ta osoba dostigne nešto u svom
that brings
životu,
so much stress
to znači toliko stresa
that they really
Donosi.
don't want to hear.
da zaista ne žele slušati ništa.
So I will tell you my story.
Dakle, ispričat ću vam svoju priču.
And as I told you, I'm from Romania. I'm still from Romania.
I rekla sam vam da sam iz Rumunjske i još uvijek sam iz Rumunjske.
I was born in one town called Bacău.
Rođena sam u jednom gradu koji se zove
So
Bakau.
if you'll hear about me, you will hear Bacău.
Dakle, ako čujete za mene, čućete i za Bakau.
And 3 months before I was in Hungary.
I 3 mjeseca prije sam bila u
It was
Mađarskoj.
a very nice story.
To je bila jako fina priča.
Somebody was my host, a family,
Obitelj koje su bili moji domaćini.
and they were asking me, "Are you from Bacău?"
I pitali su me jeste li vi iz
And I
Bakau?
answered very proud, "Yes."
I jako sam ponosno rekla da.
Have you been in Bacău?
Jeste bili već tamo?
They said no,
Rekli su ne.
but we heard about you.
Ali čuli smo o vama.
So I'm very proud about this and you should be proud because together with your name
I ja
It
sam
will
jako
be your
ponosna na
town
to i vi trebate biti
and
zato
your
što
country.
sa vašim imenom će dolaziti
And
ime
with this
vašeg
big-
grada i vaše zemlje.
with this business you can be a winner,
I sa ovim poslom
As in
možete
sport,
biti pobjednici kao u
you can be an
sportu.
achiever,
Možete dostići ono što
you
želite.
can represent your country everywhere.
Možete svugdje predstavljati svoju zemlju.
Would you like this?
Sviđa vam se to?
I'm very proud that I'm Romanian now.
Jako sam ponosna da sam Rumunjka.
And I love you Croatians.
I volim vas
You are very
Hrvate.
nice people.
Jako ste fini ljudi.
My hosts,
Moji domaćini,
you know them, they are new platina.
znate ih, oni su nove platine.
They were great.
Oni su bili
And they are
krasni.
still alive after
I
yesterday.
još uvijek su živi nakon
Everybody is
večerašnjeg
alive
dana.
from
Svi su
yesterday.
živi od jučer.
I'm happy.
I
So
sretna sam zbog toga.
I was born in Bacău.
Dakle, rođena sam u Bakau.
Our town has 250 inhabitants.
Oko 250.000
It's
stanovnika.
not a village, it's a town.
Dakle, nije selo, nego je grad.
And it's known, it's very well known like an open-minded town.
I poznat je po tome što je to grad sa otvorenim umom.
The area is called Moldavia.
To područje se zove Moldova, odnosno Moldavija.
Usually the whole people from Romania except Moldavia.
I obično svi ljudi iz Rumunjske osim iz Moldavije,
They think about us,
o nama ne misle baš dobro.
Moldavians.
Nećem Moldavijani.
They are not very good for businesses.
Pa nisu baš dobri za posao.
They are not good for many things which brings money.
Nisu dobri za mnoge stvari koje donosi novac.
But you know,
Ali znate,
I proved to the whole Romania,
pokazala sam i
and I'm
dokazala,
still proving that we are the best.
dokazala sam cijelu Rumunjsku i još uvijek dokazujem da smo mi najbolji.
You can do the same in Dubrovnik,
I vi to isto možete napraviti u Dubrovniku.
or I don't know, Zagreb, of course.
Ili, naravno, u Zagrebu.
It's like Bucharest.
Zagreb je kao Bukurešt.
It's always the best. Budapest, it's always
Ili
the
kao
best.
Budimpešta, uvijek je najbolje.
I was born in a common family.
Rođena sam u običnoj obitelji.
My parents were accountants.
Moji su roditelji bili računovođe.
They worked very hard all their life for little money.
Radili su cijeli život jako teško i jako puno za malo
I
novaca.
have no brother, I have no sister.
Nemam ni brata ni sestru
That's why I have 2 children.
i zato imam 2 djece.
And that is so important for me.
I to je za mene tako važno.
Because my parents, they didn't attend university.
Zbog mojih roditelja nisam išla na školovanje na sveučilište.
And they have only one daughter.
I oni su imali samo jednu kćer, mene. U biti išla sam,
Their
pardon.
dream was that I will attend 1, 2, 3.
Njihov san je bio da pohađam 2 ili 3
I will
sveučilišta.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 degrees.
I da ću imati 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 diploma.
As many as necessary
Koliko god je potrebno
to put enough value here
da stavim dovoljno vrijednosti u glavu
to have a good and secure job.
da bih imala dobar i siguran posao.
And then everybody use the values that I put here.
I onda bi svi koristili vrijednost koju sam ja stavila u svoju glavu.
And I will work
I ja bih radila
all my life
cijeli svoj život
so they would use my value
tako da bi oni koristili moje vrijednosti
and they will make the money
i stvarali sebi novac.
and me having a good feeling that I have degrees.
A ja da se super osjećam zato što imam diplomu.
I don't want to misunderstand me.
Ne želim da me krivo
I
shvatite.
studied chemistry and English.
Ja sam završila kemiju i engleski.
Chemistry because my parents wanted.
Kemiju zato što su to moji
In
roditelji
our
željeli.
town we had a big factory.
U našem gradu smo imali veliku tvornicu.
You know, have you heard of our Ceausescu family?
Čuli ste za obitelj Ceausescu?
She was very good in chemistry.
No, oni su bili jako dobri u
Well
kemiji.
known in Romania.
Ona je bila jako dobra
So
u
in
kemiji.
Bakau, if you wanted to have money,
Dakle, u Bakau, ako želite doći do novca,
15 years before, you have to work at that factory.
15 godina unatrag morali ste raditi u tvojoj tvornici.
That's why my mother said, future? Your future is chemistry.
I zato mama je rekla, tvoja budućnost je kemija.
Chemistry.
Kemija.
But I attended university with them.
Ali pohađanje tog univerziteta je bilo radi njih.
And then after, you know, all the things that happened in Romania,
I nakon svih tih stvari koje su se, znate, desile u Rumunjskoj,
I studied English
počela sam sa
because
engleskim,
this is what I like it.
jer je to bilo ono što se meni dopadalo.
And after finished
I nakon što
all
sam
this
završila,
learning, 6 years,
nakon što sam 6 godina završila sa učenjem,
I was teacher for 5 years.
bila sam učitelj 5 godina.
So the income
I prihod,
after learning
nakon učenja,
6 years,
nakon 6 godina
and
studiranja,
after my parents spending all their income
i nakon što su moji roditelji potrošili sav njihov
to
prihod
keep me at the university,
da bi mi mogli školovati,
was $56.
je bio $56.
And every month,
Dakle, svaki mjesec
my mother and my father,
moji roditelji
they had to give me money
su mi morali davati novac
to survive.
da bih preživjela.
Are there any example like this here?
Ima takvih primjera ovdje kod
So,
vas.
after 5 years, I realized
Dakle, nakon 5 godina sam shvatila
that my parents, they spent all their life and the money,
da su moji roditelji potrošili cijeli svoj život i svoje novce
so I have degrees,
da bih imala diplome
and the job was not secure,
i posao koji nije bio siguran,
but still they were my sponsors.
ali su još uvijek bili moji
Have you
sponzori.
heard about the word sponsor?
Jeste već čuli za riječ sponzor?
It's not like in the business.
Ne kao ovdje kod nas
Because
u poslu.
if we will have in the business the same word, the same meaning of the word,
Mi ovdje u poslu imamo isto značenje te riječi.
sponsor for me were my parents.
Sponzori za mene su bili moji roditelji.
They were giving me money, I was spending money, they don't have money, I didn't have money. They were giving me money, I was spending money, they didn't have money, I didn't have money.
Ok, dakle oni su mi davali novac, ja sam ga trošila, a oni ga nisu imali, ni ja ga nisam
So
imala.
when somebody gives you money,
Dakle, ako vam neko da
you
novac,
are happy,
vi ste sretni,
you spend it,
potrošite
you
ga,
don't have it,
više ga nemate,
then you become upset,
onda postanete
you ask
uzrujani
again for money.
i opet tražite
If
po
they
novac,
don't give it,
oni vam ga ne daju.
they are the bad person that you ever met.
I naravno da su to najgore osobe koje ste ikad sreli.
So then I decided,
I onda sam odlučila,
after 5 years, I was in a moment that I was trying to find something to do.
nakon 5 godina sam bila taman u trenutku kada sam tražila nešto novo.
But I couldn't start a traditional business
Ali nisam mogla započeti tradicionalno neki
because to
normalan
start
posao.
a traditional business means you have money.
Jer da biste započeli neki tradicionalan posao, znači da morate imati novaca.
Lot of dollars, thousands of dollars.
Je jako puno
If
tisuća
you
dolara koje
don't
treba
have,
uložiti.
you go to the bank
Ako ih nemate, idete u banku
and they are asking, do you have cars, do you have houses, do you have something?
i ona vas pita imate li auto, kuće, nešto.
I didn't have, my parents had.
Ja nisam imala,
I
to
told
su
you.
imali moji roditelji, to sam im rekla.
And they wouldn't have gave me.
I onda mi ne bi dali.
Never.
Ništa. Nikad.
So what happened at that moment
I što se u tom trenutku desilo?
was that a couple
Kada je jedan par
who were friends with my husband,
koji su bili prijatelji mog supruga
they came to our house
došao u našu kuću
with a big bag of products.
sa velikom torbom proizvoda.
It was late at night, 10 o'clock,
Bilo je navečer oko 9 sati,
knocking at the
10
door.
sati. Pokucali su na vrata.
and I don't know what are the teachers doing here in Croatia at 10 o'clock at night,
Ja ne znam šta profesori rade ovdje u 10 sati na večer,
but we in Romania as teachers, we don't have money,
ali mi u Rumunjskoj smo profesori koji nemaju novaca
and at 10 o'clock we are watching TV or sleeping
i u 10 sati gledamo TV ili spavamo,
because we don't have money.
jer nemate novaca.
And so I was watching TV,
Dakle, ja sam gledala TV,
and they came in.
oni su ušli,
They did a few demos with the products that they had in their bag.
napravili su par demonstracija sa proizvodima koje imaju u svojoj
I
torbi.
bought 8 of them.
Kupila sam ih 8,
All my income was out,
cijeli moj prihod je nestao,
and they left.
otišli su
They never told me that with those products, there is a business.
i nikad mi nisu rekli da su ti proizvodi iz jednog posla.
Because they came from another town from Romania,
Jer su dolazili iz jednog drugog
which
grada u
is in the
Rumunjskoj,
western part of Romania.
koji je na zapadnom dijelu Rumunjske.
And after 1 year and a half,
I nakon godinu i pol
we met them,
upoznali smo ih
and they told us,
i rekli su nam,
you know, I was thinking that you Moldavians are so stupid, you will never do this business.
mislili smo da ste tako glupi da nikad nećete napraviti ovaj posao.
But because of you are stupid to like to have good products.
Ali zbog toga što ste glupi, bilo
So
nam je
that's
drago da
why I
imate
was
dobre
selling products to
proizvode.
you.
I zato smo vam prodali
And
proizvode.
I think that not because I was stupid, I like to have good products, because I have value.
I ne zato što sam glupa, sam htjela imati dobre proizvode, nego zato što imam vrijednost.
Because good products, they are not expensive.
Jer dobri proizvodi
Bad
nisu
products are
skupi.
expensive.
Nisu skupi, dakle loši proizvodi su skupi.
So 8 months,
Dakle, 8 mjeseci
they were selling us products
su nam prodavali proizvode
by post.
i slali ih poštom.
We were sending the money,
Mi smo njima slali novce
and if we were lucky,
i ako smo bili
in
sretni,
1 month we have the products.
u roku mjesec dana smo dobili
This
proizvode.
means stupid.
Mislim, to je
Can
onako
you
glupo.
imagine how good are the products that I'm talking?
Možete li zamisliti kako su dobri bili proizvodi o
That
kojima
you
govorim?
as a teacher, if you don't have money, spend all the money.
Da vi kao profesor koji nemate
have
novca,
them.
trošite sve novce da ih imate.
So I don't know if you heard about the Amway products.
Ne znam jeste li
Amway
čuli za
products.
MV proizvode. MV
Those
proizvodi.
are the products I'm talking about.
To su proizvodi o kojima
The
govorim.
best products in the world.
Najbolji proizvodi na svijetu.
Amway products.
MV proizvodi.
But if you split Amway products in only Amway,
Ali ako odvojite MV proizvodi samo na MV
if somebody would have asked me to see the Amway business,
i da me neko pitao da pogledam MV posao,
I would have said,
Rekla
I
bi-
know what's Amway business.
znam ja šta je MV posao.
2 people with a bag,
Dvoje ljudi sa torbom,
knocking at the doors,
kucaju na
for
vrata,
the stupid people who really put value on themselves and they want to use good products.
kucaju na vrata glupim ljudima koji zaista i vrijede sami sebi i žele kupiti nove dobre proizvode.
And I would have thrown the toothpaste in their eyes.
I naravno bacila bi im
No, I
pastu
would
za
have
zube
never
u oči.
gone.
Ne, nikad to ne bi.
But I was lucky because nobody asked me to go.
Ali sviđali su mi se zato što me niko nije
Nobody
tjerao da
invited
idem
me.
nikud. Nigdje mi nisu
So
pozivali.
if somebody invited you here,
Dakle, ako je vas neko danas ovdje
if you were
pozvao,
on a list,
ako ste na nečijoj
you
listi
have to
imena,
say thank you and be proud.
morate im reći hvala i biti ponosni.
Somebody thought at you that you are good.
Neko je pomislio
It's
da
the
ste,
best
vi,
thing.
da ste vi u nečemu dobri i to je najbolja stvar.
If that person is with you today,
I ako je ta osoba danas sa
say
vama
thank
ovdje,
you. Now.
recite mu hvala sada.
Say thank you now.
Recite mu sad hvala.
It's not with you today. Call her tomorrow.
Ako
Or
nije s vama
after the
danas,
BBS.
zovite ih sutra ili poslije BBS-a.
Because they really thought about you,
Jer su zaista mislili na vas
and they really believe in you much more than you believe in yourself.
i zaista su više vjerovali u vas nego što vi vjerujete u sami sebe.
But what happened is that I was invited to attend to a meeting,
Ali desilo se to da sam ja bila pozvana da prisustvujem jednom
and
susretu,
that meeting was 6 weeks before the opening in Romania.
a taj susret je bio 6 tjedana prije otvorenja rumunskog tržišta.
I was in Bucharest
Ja sam bila u Bukureštu
with another 2 friends.
sa još dvoje prijatelja.
We were expecting that person
I nismo očekivali da će ta osoba,
will teach us how to sell products.
da će nas ta osoba učiti kako da prodajemo
And
proizvode.
I was thinking,
Ja sam mislila,
I will go there
otići ću tamo,
because the person who told me,
jer osoba koja mi je rekla,
he said that I will meet good people there.
mi je rekla da ću tamo upoznati dobre ljude.
But I will not listen.
Ali neću
I
slušati.
don't want to sell products.
Ne želim prodavati proizvode.
The person who did the meetings was one of the biggest leaders is still one of the biggest leaders in
Osoba koja je
business.
držala taj susret je bio i još uvijek jedan od najvećih lidera u
He
ovom
was
poslu.
diamond at that time. Now
Koji je
he's
tada bio dijamant.
executive diamond.
Danas je executive
His name
dijamant.
is Janoš Demeter.
On se zove Janoš
For the
Demeter.
new ones, if you don't know him, you will know him.
Za vas nove, ako ga
sure.
ne znate, zasigurno ćete saznati njega.
Always will bring him for sure.
Ali će ga zasigurno dovesti ovdje.
And when you will meet him, if you remember my story, you will see what I'm talking about.
I ako ga upoznate i ako se budete sjećali moje priče, znači
You
o čemu
will see
govorim.
attitude,
Vidjet ćete stav,
you will see discipline.
vidjet ćete disciplinu.
Lot of discipline is the best thing that I learned from this person.
Jako puno discipline, to je
Discipline.
najbolja stvar koju sam naučila
Vision.
od njega. Disciplina,
System.
dakle, onda vizija, sistem,
He is very enthusiastic,
jako entuzijastičan,
goal orientated,
orijentiran na svoje ciljeve, snovi,
He loves his children, his boys,
njegovi
boys
sinovi, dečki,
so much.
vole ga strašno.
I've never seen in my life many women talking about their children as this man is talking about his
I
boys.
nikad u životu nisam
Really?
vidjela da neka žena toliko priča o svojoj
Every
djeci
time,
koliko
every time.
on priča o svojim sinovima. Svaki dan i stalno.
And I learned to talk about my upline
I naučila sam govoriti o svom upline-u,
from him, from the way he's talking about Alois Suhar, Alois and Sisi
od
Suhar.
njega i to
Every
zbog
time.
načina kako on govori stalno i uvijek o gospodinu Aloisu Suharu.
But at that time I didn't know anything.
Ali tada u to vrijeme nisam znala ništa.
So he met 2 days,
I dakle, on je došao na 2 dana
groups of 10 people.
i sretao je
10
grupe
people,
od
10 people,
10 ljudi.
10 people.
10 po 10.
And since 10 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night,
Od 10 sati ujutro do 10 sati na večer.
around 200, 250 people.
Otprilike 200 do 250 ljudi.
We were the last team, second day,
Mi smo bili zadnja grupa drugog dana.
and I was there, I remember,
I sjećam se, ja sam bila tamo.
with my friends,
Naravno sa mojim prijateljima.
and we're saying, no, let's hear that man talking us about how to sell products.
I rekli smo, ok, aj sad da čujemo tog tipa šta će nam reći o prodavanju proizvoda.
What he will say.
Da vidimo šta će reći.
He started to talk,
I počeo je govoriti,
but not about products.
ali ne o
He
proizvodima.
started to talk about books, tapes, and meetings.
Počeo je govoriti o knjigama, kazetama i susretima.
It was a very strange thing happened.
I to je bila, jako čudna stvar se počela
We
dešavati.
were 11.
Mi smo bili 11.
8 of them
8 od njih
were already in the business.
su već bili u poslu.
While Janoš was speaking,
Dok je Janoš
They were
govorio,
like this.
oni su samo klimali glavom.
3 were us.
Nas troje,
While he was speaking,
dok je on govorio,
we were like, what is he talking about? What are the products that I have home with the books, tapes, and meetings?
pitali smo se o čemu on to priča, gdje su proizvodi koje imam doma, kakve knjige, kazete, susreti.
30 minutes,
30
I
minuta,
didn't understand anything.
nisam apsolutno ništa razumjela.
After 30 minutes,
Nakon 30
I
minuta,
understood something.
onda sam nešto,
He said, with all these books, tapes, and meetings,
nešto se desilo. Spominjao je sve te knjige, kazete i susrete.
you can reach a level which is called 21% silver.
Možete dostići nivo od 21%, odnosno
And
silver,
that will
srebrni
mean
distributer.
$1,500.
I to znači oko $1,500,
Oops, this
3000
is
maraka.
something.
To je već
56
nešto.
as a teacher,
$56 kao profesor
$1,500 with book tapes and meetings.
I
Good.
1500 sa knjigama, kazetama i susretima.
Let's see.
Ok.
How are the books, tapes and meetings?
Pa da vidimo kakve su to knjige, kazete,
Because books I
susreti.
had as a teacher,
Jer
lot of
knjige
books,
imam kao
lot of
profesor,
notebooks,
puno knjiga, puno bilješke,
lot of everything, no money.
puno toga, svega, ali ništa novaca.
Then he said
I onda je rekao,
that in Budapest,
u Budimpešti
we will have a big meeting.
ćemo imati veliki susret.
It will be from now on in 3 weeks,
Od danas će to biti za 3
at
tjedna,
that moment.
u tom trenutku.
For you it's the same.
Za vas je
You
isto.
will have a big meeting.
Vi ćete imati veliki susret
You are happy.
i sretni ste.
Not in Budapest.
Ne u Budimpešti.
U Zagreb.
Ovdje u Zagrebu.
I don't know if you are happy,
Ne znam jeste li sretni,
but you should be happy.
ali trebali biste biti.
And I will tell you why you should be happy.
I reći ću vam zašto biste trebali biti sretni.
Because he said that up until that moment everything was good.
Jer do tog trenutka sve je bilo dobro, a onda
I
je
was
rekao,
ready to go to that meeting.
ja sam bila spremna ići na taj
Thinking
susret.
that
Misleći,
man, he was looking that he has money. For sure he will pay for everybody here.
on je izgledao kao da ima novca i sigurno je platio sve njih
Maybe for
ovdje.
those 8 who does exist, maybe not. Maybe they have it because if they agree.
Možda ne onih 8 koji su tamo već sjedili klimenu glavom, možda oni već
But
imaju.
for us,
Ali za nas,
of course he'll pay.
naravno da će platiti.
Otherwise, why is he talking about this?
U
Why?
suprotnom, zašto uopće govori o svemu ovome?
But he said this meeting will cost you $100.
Ali onda je rekao, taj susret će vas koštati $100.
Good news for the new ones. This meeting in Zagreb will cost you $100.
Dobra vijest za vas nove ovdje koji jeste, a susret u Zagrebu će vas
it's the
koštati
same.
$100.
It's the same.
I
But
tako isto je.
what do you think?
I šta mislite?
Expensive?
Skupo?
I can see in your eyes.
Mogu vidjeti u vašim
You
očima.
are always afraid that you came here.
Već ste uplašeni što ste samo došli ovdje.
But he said,
Ali onda je rekao,
if your value is $100,
onda je rekao, ako vi vrijedite
You will be
$100, bit ćete tamo.
if your value is $99,
Ako je vaša vrijednost $99
you don't need it. Stay home.
i ne trebate dolaziti, bolje ostanite doma.
At that moment, I realized that I was ready
U tom trenutku sam shvatila da sam spremna,
to underestimate me under $100.
da sebe ne podcijenim ispod $100.
I was ready. I don't have money.
I već sam bila spremna na to da nemam novaca
And I was right because I didn't have $100 with me.
i bila sam u pravu jer nisam imala $100
I
sa
didn't
sobom u
have
džepu.
$1 with me.
Nisam imala niti $1 sa sobom u džepu.
Spending a lot of hundreds of dollars
Ali sam trošila
on vacation,
puno $100 na odmore,
Weddings,
vjenčanja,
clothes,
odjeću,
everything costs money.
sve jer sve košta.
But there are very few things in our lives who has really value.
Ali jako je malo stvari u našim životima koje
And
stvarno
when he
imaju
said,
vrijednost.
your value is $100.
I onda je rekao, ako je vaša vrijednost $100,
I had a mirror with me. Do you have a mirror with
imala
you?
sam ogledalo sa sobom,
Look,
nemate ga vi
and
sa
it will
sobom.
break down. If you have the artistry mirror, it's okay, you have PV.
Ok, ako ga pogledate, slomit će se. Ako imate ogledalo od Artistry kozmetike, ok, nek se slomi, imate bodove,
And
kupit ćete
then
novi.
he said, if your value is more than $100,
I onda je rekao, ako je vaša vrijednost viša od $100,
you will bring value people with you.
dovest ćete vrijedne ljude sa
Valuable
sobom
people.
tamo.
I don't know, what do you think about yourself now?
Ne znam što sada mislite o sami o sebi,
But I was looking to my friends
ali ja sam pogledala svoje prijatelje
and we decided, yes, we will go.
i odlučili smo da mi idemo.
Because everybody, all the 8 said yes.
Jer svi ovih 8 je reklo da.
And we will not feel good, as women. So come looking good women to say we don't have money and we not go. We are not valuable.
I ne bi se baš dobro osjećala da
You
mi
women,
kao
can you
žene,
recognize that you are not valuable?
da mi kao žene kažemo
I
da
don't
sad baš
ask the
nešto
men
nemamo
because it's
$100.
frustrating.
I naravno da smo
It's
morali reći
frustrating
da
to ask the
imamo.
men, but for the women.
Ok, za muškarce je možda lakše, ali za žene ne možete baš reći da nemate.
So we decided right away.
I odlučili smo istog trenutka.
But then he had something.
Ali onda je on rekao nešto.
And that is the thing that I want to tell you today.
I to je stvar koju vam danas želim reći.
If you want to become 21% in 1 month,
Ako želite u roku mjesec dana brzo postati 21%
and meet Jim and Nancy Dornan,
i upoznati Jima i Nancy
I was
Dornan,
talking to you about Jim and Nancy Dornan.
govorila sam vam o Jimu i
You
Nancy
don't know
Dornan.
them.
Ne
That's
znate
why
ih
you
još
have to come.
i zato morate doći.
And he said you have to come with 80 people.
I onda je rekao, morate doći sa 80 ljudi.
You have 3 weeks,
Imate 3 tjedna,
you can do it.
vi to možete.
You have 3 weeks,
I vi imate 3
you
tjedna
can do it.
i vi to možete.
Will you do it?
Hoćete li to učiniti?
Because Janor said this to all those 200 and something people.
Jer Janoš je to rekao svim, to su čuli svih tih 200-250 ljudi.
I was the only one who really did it.
Ja sam bila jedina koja je to zaista učinila.
And it's not And everywhere where I'm going,
I
I say
gdje god da idem,
from the stage that I'm waiting for those people who will come to me.
i kažem da čekam one ljude koji će doći meni
And they will say, I heard your story.
i reći mi čuo sam vašu priču.
I know you didn't do anything good at the beginning,
Znam da niste napravili ništa dobro u početku,
but you have a big business.
ali imate veliki
And
posao.
I heard that is
I čula sam,
because of the 8 people.
i čula sam da je to zbog toga što ste
I
imali
will do it too.
80 ljudi i ja ću to napraviti.
I'm waiting for you after I finish.
I čekam vas da mi to kažete nakon što završim.
But why I did it?
Ali zašto sam to napravila?
Are you interested why I did it?
Zanima vas zašto?
Because a lot of the people, they are not asking why.
Jer jako puno ljudi ne pita zašto.
Do you know what they are asking?
Znate li što pitaju? Pitaju kako.
How did you do it?
Kako si to napravila?
Tell us, how did you do it?
I stalno pitaju kako
Not
si to
what you say
napravila.
from the stage.
Aha, ne ono što kažete na bini.
Tell us the secret.
Oni vas pitaju tajne.
How did you do it?
Kako ste to napravili?
Do you want to tell us the secret?
Hoćete da vam odam tajnu?
I don't know.
Ne znam.
You are laughing, but
Smijete se.
I don't know.
Ali ja ne znam.
But I know sure why.
Ali znam
Sure I know.
zasigurno zašto.
Janoš was talking such a way about Jim and Nancy Dornan
Janoš je na takav način pričao o Jimu i Nancy Dornan
with enthusiast.
sa takvim entuzijazmom.
I don't know, the way he was talking about them made me
Način koji je govorio o njima me je natjerao
right away
da tog trenutka
decide that I have to be at that meeting,
odlučim da
no matter what.
jednostavno mora biti na tom susretu bez obzira
So
na
it
bilo
was
što.
enthusiasm
Dakle, bio je to entuzijazam
and decision.
i odluka.
Nothing else.
Ništa više.
Nothing else.
Ništa više.
I was talking during 3 weeks with everybody,
Unutar ta 3 tjedna sam govorila sa svima,
looking in their eyes,
gledala ih u oči,
believing in them.
vjerovala u njih.
Actually, if you want to be honest, I was thinking, I am doing the right thing for that person.
Da vam kažem iskreno, pitala sam se da li činim pravu stvar za tu osobu.
Will it be good for that person to be there or not?
Hoće li to biti dobro za tu osobu da bude tamo ili ne?
Because mainly I didn't know what a weekend seminar means.
Jer ljudi nisu znali što znači vikend seminar.
I didn't see the plan.
Ni ja nisam znala jer nisam ni vidjela plan.
I didn't know anything about the business, only the products.
Nisam znala ništa o poslu, samo o proizvodima.
So I was thinking, but
I mislila sam,
right away I was thinking that that man,
ali to dok sam mislila, taj čovjek
he didn't ask money if we will do it.
nije pitao novac, nego ko će to napraviti.
He said that we will have money if we will do it.
Dakle, nije rekao da će on imati novce ako napravi, nego da ćemo imati novce ako to napravimo.
And he said that he is ready to invest his life and his time
I rekao je da je spreman
and his
investirati svoje vrijeme, svoj novac i svoj život,
away from his family
daleko od svoje obitelji,
in only 3 leaders in Romania.
samo u 3 lidera u Rumunjskoj.
2 are already.
2 su već postojala.
I need one.
Trebam jednog.
Really? So
Zaista.
that was the thing.
Dakle,
Nothing else.
u tome je stvar, ništa drugo.
So I went with 79 people.
I otišla sam sa
I
79
was
ljudi.
81.
Bila sam 80.
I told to the leaders the story, you will listen the tape,
Ja sam pričala liderima priču, vi ćete slušati na kazetama.
that finally I got the chance to go to the meeting because when it's a meeting
I konačno sam dobila priliku da odem na susret
and it's number plus,
jer to je susret i to je broj ljudi plus
you have to have that
nešto.
number.
I morate imati taj
And
broj,
the plus means you.
a taj
Or
plus znači
more.
vi ili više.
And I had not 80,
I ja nisam imala
I had
80,
79,
imala sam 79
and I was 81.
i ja sam bila 80.
So I was thinking that I will not go to the meeting.
I mislila sam da neću ići na susret.
Almost a day, I was happy when my people were looking at me.
Tijekom dana sam bila sretna kad su me ljudi
But
gledali,
during the night and when they were, I don't know, sleeping or something, doing something else,
ali navečer dok bi oni spavali ili dok sam
I
nešto
was
drugo
crying.
sama radila, plakala sam.
I was crying and there were not many moments in my life when I was crying.
Plakala sam, a nije baš bilo puno trenutaka u mom
I
životu
was
kad sam
crying
plakala.
because I was so upset that the whole work was to be at the meeting with Jim and Nancy.
Plakala sam zato što je sav moj trud i rad bio
And I
posvećen
was
tome da budem na tom susretu
thinking
sa Jimom
because
i Nancy.
of one missing,
I mislila sam da zbog toga što jedan
I
nedostaje,
will not attend the meeting.
neću prisustvovati susretu.
But if you work
Ali
hard,
ako radite i to teško radite,
you create results.
i stvarate rezultate.
And I think that your upline, if you will bring to the free enterprise 79 or not 80,
I mislim, ako ste vi upline dovedete na free
and
enterprise
you
79, a ne
will be the
80,
80,
i vi budete 80,
for sure he will tell you can come at the meeting.
zasigurno će vam reći možete doći na
And that's
susret.
what happened with me.
I to se i meni desilo.
So I was there,
I bila sam tamo,
I heard Jim and Nancy,
čula sam Jima i Nancy
and that changed my life.
i apsolutno su promijenili moj život.
All my life,
Cijeli moj život
I realized that I
shvatila
was
sam
spending
da sam
as a
trošila
vegetable.
kao biljka.
Really.
Da sam ga provodila kao
Because it
biljka.
was the first time in my life when somebody talked about my value,
Jer prvi put u životu je netko govorio o mojoj vrijednosti,
not about his or her value,
ne o njegovoj ili njenoj vrijednosti.
about believing in myself,
Govorili su o tome kako trebam vjerovati u sebe,
about challenges,
o
health
izazovima,
challenges,
zdravlju
and about solution oriented.
i stanjima gdje ste orijentirani na solucije, na
Because
rješenja.
I don't know how it's in Croatia.
Jer ne znam kako je u Hrvatskoj.
In Romania, after you show the plan,
U Rumunjskoj nakon što pokažete plan,
everybody has problems.
svi imaju probleme.
Do you know what I tell to them?
Znate šta im kažem?
Wow, do you want to see
Wow, a da li biste možda željeli vidjeti
how the people looks?
kako ljudi izgledaju?
They are not worried about problems.
Oni koji se ne brinu za
And they
probleme.
said yes.
I oni kažu da.
And I say, come to the cemetery.
I onda kažem dolazite na groblje.
Look there.
Pogledajte tamo.
Lot of people.
Jako puno
No
ljudi.
problem.
Nemaju problema.
If you like them,
Ako vam se sviđaju,
okay.
ok.
If not,
Ako vam se ne
welcome
sviđaju,
in the problem people life.
dobrodošli među ljude koji imaju probleme u životu.
Because if you are alive,
Jer ako ste
you
živi,
have challenges.
imate izazove.
That means life.
Jer to znači život.
But the thing that makes the difference,
Ali stvar koja čini
as
razliku,
Nancy always said,
i što Nancy uvijek kaže,
is the way you react to the problems.
je način kako vi reagirate na probleme.
So if you will hear Nancy Dornan,
I ako budete slušali Nancy Dornan,
she will change your life for
Ona će
sure.
vam-
Even if you are women or men.
apsolutno promijeniti život, bilo da ste muškarac ili žena.
Because he is very, very strong in this.
Jer ona je strašno jaka u tome.
In building you as a valuable person.
U izgradnji vas kao vrijedne osobe koja vrijedi.
At every big meeting,
I na svakom velikom susretu,
the biggest value that you will have,
najveća vrijednost koju ćete vi imati
Is this.
je ta.
you will believe in yourself.
Vi ćete vjerovati u sebe.
This is the biggest value.
I to je najveća vrijednost.
And I will try to do this today.
I ja ću to danas pokušati napraviti.
Because I know that every person who really believes in her or in himself,
Jer znam da svaka osoba koja vjeruje u sebe
they can achieve everything.
može sve doseći.
I didn't know this before the business.
Ja to nisam znala prije posla
I know this only since I'm in this business.
i to znam samo od onda od kad jesam u
And
poslu.
at that meeting was the first time when I heard somebody talking about this.
I to je bio prvi put da sam čula da nekoga da govori o
All
tome.
my life everybody was talking about me being a value,
Cijeli svoj život slušala sam nekoga ko govori o tome da sam
but
ja
not
vrijedna,
knowing this,
ali ne znajući to,
never believe in myself,
i nikad nisam vjerovala u sebe
and work for somebody else
i radila sam za nekoga drugog
who will make the money with my value.
ko će sa mojom vrijednošću stvoriti sebi novac.
And this is the same everywhere. That's why I'm saying that I was asking myself, Gabi, how come could you live as a vegetable?
I to u
30
principu
years.
svugdje isto. I onda sam se
Now I'm
zapitala,
57.
Gabi, kako si mogla 30 godina živjeti kao
53
biljka? Sad imam 37.
53 years old. No, I'm just joking. Artistry, Nutrilite.
Ok, šalim se, rekla 53 godine.
Attitude,
Šalim se, imam
dreams.
artistry, imam Nutrilite, imam stav, imam snove.
After that weekend seminar,
I nakon tog vikend seminara,
from those 80, I had 24 frontline.
od tih 80 ljudi, 24 su postali moji
In
direktni
3
članovi.
days, I went 15%.
U 3 dana sam bila na 15%.
So I don't know what means 3, 6, 9, 12%.
Dakle, ne znam što znači 3, 6, 9 i 12%.
I was so good in the business
Bila sam tako dobra u poslu
that with 80 people at the weekend seminar,
da sa 80 ljudi na
I was
vikend
not
seminaru
21% in the first month.
nisam bila 21% u prvom
If
mjesecu.
you listen the tape,
Ako slušate kazete,
the story that I told to your leaders at the leaders meeting,
priču koju sam ispričala vašim liderima na leaders meetingu,
you will hear why.
čućete zašto.
Because the PV
Jer moji osobni bodovi
was not the PV mainly.
nisu bili bodovi.
So that is the basic of the business.
I to je osnova posla.
And after 11 weeks, I was silver
I nakon 11 tjedana sam postala srebrni distributer
because I realized how important is to build volume.
jer sam shvatila koliko je važno stvoriti volumen.
Network without volume is nothing.
Network bez bodova je ništa.
Mass of people,
I to je
enthusiastic,
masa entuzijastičnih ljudi,
dreams,
punih snova,
but no money.
ali bez novaca.
So I added the PV to my group,
I činila sam bodove u svojoj grupi
and in 11 weeks I was silver,
i nakon 11 tjedana sam bila silver
and then in 7 months platinum,
i nakon nekoliko mjeseci platina
and then in 7 months first ruby and first executive platina from Romania.
i nakon u 7 mjeseci prvi rubin i prvi executive platina u Rumunjskoj.
And the whole year, no,
I cijela godina, nemojte pljeskat,
the whole year I worked
i cijela godina dok sam radila,
with one goal in my mind.
radila sam samo sa jednim ciljem u svojoj glavi.
I had to prove
Moram dokazati
to my family
mojoj obitelji
that it's worth it.
da je vrijedilo.
And now I will tell you the part which is not very good.
Sad ću vam reći onaj dio koji baš i nije jako dobar,
You will have people in your group.
ali imat ćete ljude u
The
svojoj
same
grupi
challenges.
sa istim izazovima.
So my husband was negative,
Dakle, moj muž je bio
but
negativan,
not negative, negative.
ali ne negativan, nego negativan.
My parents were negative,
I moji roditelji su bili
not
negativni.
negative, negative.
Ne negativni, nego
Since
negativni.
the moment I started the business,
I od trenutka kada sam započela posao,
I was not their daughter anymore.
više nisam bila njihova
My
kćer.
husband was their son.
Moj sin je bio, moj muž je bio njihov sin.
Because they, still now,
Jer
they cannot believe that I'm not having a job.
jer oni nisu više mogli vjerovati da ja nemam posao.
Because their dream was to attend university to have degrees.
Jer njihov san je bio da završim univerzitet i da imam
To be a respectable
diplomu.
person with a job.
Da budem
Manager,
poštovana osoba
something,
sa
doctor,
poslom.
prof.
Mr. dakle sa titulama.
And they, even now,
I čak sada,
even I gave them the money and they were in France, they were in England.
kada im dajem novac i bili su u Francuskoj i u Engleskoj,
Even all these things are happening, they are still asking me, when you become serious and will take a job?
i još uvijek me pitaju kad ćeš se konačno ozbiljiti i naći pravi posao.
But coming back at the beginning,
Ali da se vratim na početak,
every night when I arrived home,
u svaku noć kada bih stigla doma,
there were a team waiting for me.
bio je tamo tim koji me je čekao.
They were waiting,
Oni su čekali
and I was like this. You know, have you ever felt the feeling to be afraid to go home?
i ja sam se tako polako šuljala. Da se sjećate osjećaja da ste se ikada bojali kad idete doma?
Because I was afraid to go home.
Jer sam bila me strah.
When I arrived in front of the door,
I kada sam došla pred svoja vrata,
I was asking myself,
pitala sam samu sebe.
Gabi, please,
Gabi,
remember the
molim te,
books,
sjeti se knjiga,
remember the meetings,
sjeti se susreta,
think about the children,
misli o svojoj
don't
djeci.
say anything,
Nemoj govoriti
let
ništa.
them shout.
Pusti ih, nek viču.
And then I opened the door,
I onda bih otvorila vrata
and my mother and my husband
i moja majka i moj
Both?
suprug, oboje,
were asking,
su pitali,
where have you been?
di si bila?
In Focșani.
In?
Focșani, it's a town in Romania. Focșani.
Ok, u Forsetu, jedan gradiću u Rumunjskoj.
How many people you sponsored?
Koliko ljudi si sponzorirala?
Nobody?
Nikoga.
Usually say nobody.
Obično bih rekla
That's
nikoga.
why you have a big business, because usually say nobody.
I zato imam veliki posao jer sam obično govorila nikoga.
And then, I told you!
I onda bi rekli,
And
rekao
you
sam
don't have a
ti.
job.
I još nemaš posao.
Look at the children.
Imaš djecu.
They are alone.
Oni su sami.
They don't feel that they have mother.
Uopće ne osjećaju da imaju majku.
And all the stuff.
I sve te stvari.
So, I don't know how sounds this for you,
I ne znam kako to sad zvuči vama,
but for me it was awful.
ali za mene je bilo grozno.
Because I got used to is my parents loving me.
Jer sam se navikla na to da me moji
They were
roditelji
very proud
vole
about me.
i da budu jako ponosni na mene.
And it was something that it couldn't fit in my life.
I to je bilo nešto što mi se nije
I will not
dopadalo u
cry.
mom životu, ali neću plakati.
But because from the whole relatives, friends and the teachers and connections,
Ali zbog cijele obitelji, prijatelja, učitelja i veza,
nobody joined.
niko se nije priključio,
Nobody.
ali baš nitko.
The power
Snaga
that gives me
koju mi je to dalo
make me survive.
mi je dozvolila da preživim.
I was making myself
I onda sam samo stajala tako ispred njih i slušala. Nisam ih baš slušala, nego sam tjerala
to
samu
stay in
sebe
front of them
da stojim ispred njih
like a dead person.
kao mrtvac.
So I was alive, but inside I was dead. Here nothing.
Bila
here
sam
nothing.
živa, ali sam iznutra bila mrtva.
Because otherwise everything could touch me.
Jer suprotno bi me sve to dirnulo.
And after that,
I nakon toga,
I went to bed.
otišla bih u
Every
krevet
time. I had on the left wall
i imala sam na zidu
3 papers.
3 papira.
One is my dream,
Jedan sa mojim snovima,
written. The other one is a core person.
drugi
I will tell
ključna
you in the
osoba.
second part.
To ću vam pričati u drugom dijelu.
And the other one is my daily plans.
I još
Also,
jedan
I will
sa
tell
mojim
you.
dnevnim planovima.
And I was saying to myself,
I govorila sam sama sebi.
Gabi, if you will quit,
Gabi, ako odustaneš,
of course, your husband and your mother and your father, of course, they are the first one, but
Naravno.
all the relatives,
Naravno.
all the friends, everybody will be around your block of flats.
dakle, ako odustaneš, naravno, tvoji
And
mama,
they will
tata
say,
i muž, i onda
"Aha,
svi tvoji
I
roditelji,
told you
poznati
you
i
will not do
obitelji,
it.
poredat će
I
se
told
oko
you.
tebe
I
kao
told
zid
you.
i govorit će ti, rekao sam ti da
I
nećeš
don't-
uspjeti, rekla sam ti, rekao sam ti, nećeš
I
uspjeti.
don't know how it sounds for you,
Ne znam kako to zvuči vama,
but for me it was enough to say, haha, I will prove you it works.
ali za mene je bilo dovoljno da kažem, pokazat ću vam da funkcionira.
I saw it in Budapest.
Zašto? Zato jer sam vidjela u
I was
Budimpešti.
sitting there,
Sjedila sam
a
tamo,
lot of people on the stage,
jako puno ljudi na pozornici,
many of them looks good.
mnogi od njih izgledaju dobro.
I said, I want to be like them.
I rekla sam, želim biti
A
kao
lot
oni.
of them look awful,
Ali mnogi od njih izgledaju
but they had
grozno,
business.
ali imaju posao.
I was, my God, if they can do it, I can do it.
Ja sam si rekla, Bože, pa ako oni to mogu, mogu i ja.
So it was the weekend seminar give me the proof that everybody, and it will give to you, everybody can do it.
I vikend seminar mi je dao dokaz i daće ga i vama da svi, ali svi to mogu napraviti.
And after doing this,
I nakon što sam to
I was
napravila,
going to the bedroom where my children were.
otišla bih u spavaću sobu gdje su
I
moje
was
djeca
looking
spavala,
at them.
pogledala bi ih,
You will see them,
vidjet ćete ih
and for them,
i zbog
I will
njih
do it again and again and again.
učinila
and
bih to
again
i
and again.
ponovo, i ponovo, i ponovo, i ponovo.
You will do it too.
I vi ste sjajni.
And because I started to talk about the children,
I zato što sam počela pričati o djeci,
I want to say that one of the biggest challenge in my group,
želim reći da je jedan od najvećih izazova u mojoj grupi,
because we are mainly women,
jer smo mi
who are
uglavnom
working,
žene koje rade, one koje
lot
rade,
of couples,
jako puno parova,
but because you will hear in the business that it's a principle, duplication.
ali čućete da je princip u ovom poslu duplikacije,
So
vjerojatno
because
ste već čuli.
I'm from my family, I'm the one who's doing.
I iz moje obitelji ja sam ta koja
In
radi.
my group, mainly women are doing, but beautiful ones. You will see them.
U mojoj
From
grupi
one.
uglavnom rade žene, ali prekrasne, vidjet ćete.
And coming back to the challenge,
I da se vratim na izazove,
every time when I was talking with a woman,
svaki put kada bih razgovarala sa ženom,
I don't know what the women are saying here in Croatia.
ne znam kako
But
žene
in
razmišljaju o tome
Romania-
u Hrvatskoj ili u Rumunjskoj,
After the plan,
nakon plana,
they are very proud saying to me,
bile su jako ponosne dok su mi govorile.
Gabi, the business is good,
Gabi, posao je dobar,
but not the money.
ali novac nije taj koji je bitan u životu.
The children are more important.
Djeca su puno važnija.
And you are spending very few time with your children.
I ti trošiš jako dragocjeno vrijeme sa svojom
And
djecom.
what would you react? How
Kako,
would you react?
kako biste vi reagirali?
Do you know what I tell them?
Znate šta sam im rekla?
That because of the books,
Zbog knjiga,
because of my upline,
i zbog mojih uplina,
because of the system,
zbog sistema,
because of the meetings,
zbog susreta,
I understand
ja razumijem
that being with somebody
da biti sa nekim
is nothing
je ništa
if you don't communicate.
ako ne komuniciraš s njim.
And I ask them,
I onda sam ih pitala,
if I go to your children,
ako bih ja otišla vašoj djeci,
can your children tell me more about you, that you are cooking,
mogu li mi tvoja djeca reći više
You
o
are
tome
cleaning?
nego da kuhaš, čistiš,
you are eating,
da jedeš,
you are watching TV,
gledaš TV
and you are stayed in a house.
i da si zatvorena u kući.
I don't know if it's tough,
Ne znam da li je to možda
but
preteško,
mainly
ali uglavnom
the woman thinks
žene misle
that being a good mother
da biti dobra majka
is going to have a secure job,
Naravno imati siguran posao, bez previše novaca,
coming home,
doći doma
and cooking,
i kuhati,
cleaning,
čistiti,
staying with the children,
ostati sa djecom,
be a policeman while they are doing the homework,
biti policajci dok oni rade svoj domaći rad,
teaching them, don't do it,
učiti ih,
you can't do it,
ne radi to ne možeš,
never,
nikad,
don't think about this,
nemoj ni pomišljati na to,
you can never do it.
nikad to nećeš napraviti.
And they think they are good mothers.
I misle da su dobre majke.
And I tell them, I can show you my children.
I kažem,
And you will
pokazat ću vam svoju djecu i vidjet ćete ih.
And you will talk with them.
I pričat ćete s njima.
And if we confront my children with your children,
A ako usporedite svoju djecu sa
you
mojom
will
djecom,
decide who is the mother who is spending more time with the children.
moći ćete odrediti koja je majka koja provodi više vremena sa svojom djecom.
Because if Evan Ushold told me,
Jer ako mi je Evan
Sisi
Ushold
Suhar
rekla,
told me,
i ako mi Sisi Suhar
if you
kaže,
spend 1 hour with your children,
ako provedete sat vremena sa svojim
listen
djetetom,
them,
slušajući ga,
talk with them,
pričajući s njim,
teach them to have dreams,
učeći ih da imaju snove,
let them dream,
pustite ih da sanjaju,
learn from them to dream.
učite
The
od
children
njih kako
know
da
that.
sanjate, učite od djece, djeca to
I
znaju.
never say to the children no.
Nikad djeci nisam rekla ne,
Never say never.
nikad nisam rekla nikada.
Always say them, you are the best.
Uvijek im govorim, ti si najbolji.
And from books, I learned a lot of things like that.
I iz knjiga sam naučila jako puno tih
So
stvari.
since 4 years,
Dakle, u zadnjih 4 godine,
almost 4 years that I'm in the business,
skoro 4 godine koliko sam u poslu,
every morning when I'm not home,
svako jutro kad nisam doma,
my children phones me.
moja djeca mene zovu
And they said,
i kažu,
hi mommy, how are you?
ej mama, kako si?
We phoned you
Nazvali smo te
because you are the only one who tells us and there is a break.
jer ti si jedina koja nam uvijek
And
kaže,
I said, you are the best.
i onda Stanka,
I love you.
i onda kažu, volim te.
And they said, and then they said,
I onda oni kažu,
mommy, you are the best.
mama ti si najbolja,
We love you.
volimo
Go
te.
Diamond.
Go Diamond.
And so I just want to tell you that in this business there are many values.
I hoću vam reći da u ovom poslu ima jako puno vrijednosti.
Many.
Jako puno vrijednosti.
Not only money,
Ne samo novac.
but you have to come to a big meeting.
Ali morate
Realize it.
doći na veliki susret da biste
You
to
have to
vidjeli.
come to not only, I have a bad news for you, not only to one,
Morate doći
big meeting.
ne samo na jedan, to je loša vijest, ne samo na
but
jedan veliki
at
susret,
least to 3 big meetings in a
ali
year
barem na 3 velika susreta u godini,
to realize
da biste shvatili
that our team
da je naš tim
is the best.
najbolji.
Because we believe in ourselves,
Jer vjerujemo u sebe,
we teach people to believe in themselves,
učimo ljude da vjeruju u sebe,
and we have goals.
imamo ciljeve,
We are smiling people.
imamo ljude koji se smiješe,
We are not envy.
nismo zavidni
We are happy.
i sretni smo,
We are enjoying our lives.
uživamo u svojim životima.
And this business teaches us a lot of things, to be a better mother, parent, to be good in your job,
I
everything.
ovaj posao nas uči puno toga, da budemo bolja majka, bolji roditelj, dobra u poslu.
And I will show you a few folios now.
I sad ću vam pokazati par folija. Još
They said
minuta.
it's over and I asked them 5 minutes.
Kažu da je gotovo, zamolila sam ih još 5 minuta.
Because first year I worked,
Jer prva godina dok
I
sam radila,
promised them to go with them in Orlando.
uspjela sam napraviti to da oni idu sa mnom u Orlando.
I had to keep my promise.
I morala sam, to sam im obećala i to sam morala ispuniti.
And I did it.
I učinila sam to.
So I will show you a few folios
I pokazat ću vam par folija
with what you can have,
sa onim što možete imati,
where you can be
gdje možete sve biti
with your children.
sa svojom djecom.
If you will look in your children's eyes,
I ako pogledate u oči svoje djece,
after you do this business
nakon što učinite i napravite ovaj posao,
and they really feel the results,
i oni zaista osjećaju rezultate,
you will realize how much is worth it.
i
to build
vi
this.
ćete tek onda shvatiti koliko zaista vrijedite.
But you have to pay a price at the beginning.
Ali u početku morate platiti cijenu.
And I just want to tell you that I don't know if you think it's difficult right now
I želim reći, nemojte misliti da je sada jako teško
or it's easy,
ili da je lagano,
but I just want to tell you that it's worth it 10,000 times to think.
ali hoću vam reći da vrijedi 10.000 puta više nego što mislite.
You will go in awful places like Orlando,
Ići ćete na grozna mjesta kao što je Orlando,
Rodos, Creta,
Rodos, Kreta,
almost Las Vegas.
Skoro Las Vegas.
Almost Las Vegas.
Skoro Las Vegas.
But the biggest value that you will have,
Ali najveća vrijednost koju ćete imati,
if you are business people,
ako ste poslovni ljudi,
a lot of business people tells me,
jako puno
I
poslovnih ljudi mi
can
govori,
also go in United States.
ama mogu i ja ići u Ameriku.
Do you know I tell them?
Znate što im ja kažem?
Yes. But
Naravno.
you spend your money
Ali ti trošiš svoj novac
and you go like we are going in Romania during the holiday at the beach.
jer ti ideš onako kao što idemo u Rumunjskoj za vrijeme praznika na plažu.
Drink one Coca-Cola, it's enough for today. The other one tomorrow.
Jednu Coca-Colu i to je to za taj dan. Sutra nova.
You at once, oh, it's enough for
Jednom
today.
jedeš, super, dosta za jedan dan.
Your children don't eat, don't breast, don't nothing. Just
Vaša
be
djeca
there.
ništa, neće se jesti, neće se oblačiti, ništa. Samo
But
da
the
budete
most
tamo.
important value is the people that you will travel with.
Ali najveća vrijednost su ljudi sa kojima putujete.
And from Orlando, I have a picture with Jim Dornan and Dick DeVos.
I iz Orlanda imam sliku sa Jim Dornanom i Dick DeVosom.
And I will show you
I pokazat ću vam
my upline.
moje upline.
They are Sylvie and Titkoš Ervin, the
To je
Emeralds.
bračni par Elmi iz Smaragdi iz Mađarske.
They are Janoš and Rachel Demeter.
Janoš i Rachel Demeter.
Alois Suhar,
Alojz
my
Suhar,
husband.
moj suprug.
He loves trips.
On voli putovanja.
He always said,
I uvijek kaže,
you are so good in doing this business.
tako si dobra dok
Why
radiš
should
ovaj
I do it?
posao. Zašto bi ja to radio?
Jim Dornan,
Jim Dornan,
Jim and Nancy,
Jim i Nancy.
you can have picture with them
I vi možete imati slike sa
if you are
njima.
coming to the
Ako
meeting.
dolazite na susrete.
Have you ever experienced the feeling that Nancy comes to you and say, I'm proud that I have you in your group?
Jeste li ikad iskusili, jeste li ikad doživjeli osjećaj da vam Nancy prilazi i kaže vama ponosna
And
sam
she
što ste
said,
u mojoj grupi
you are so beautiful.
i kaže vi ste tako lijepi,
I can't wait to you to be a diamond.
jedva čekam da budete
And we
dijamanti,
go shopping together.
ići ćemo zajedno u shopping.
Wow, imagine how come I went.
Zamislite kako sam se ja osjećala.
And also if you come to the meeting,
I naravno isto tako ako dolazite na susrete,
because of Network 21,
zbog Networka 21
you can learn from all the leaders.
možete se slikati sa svim
This is
liderima.
Mike Wilson.
Ovo je Mike Wilson,
This is Jackie Lowe from England.
ovo je Jackie Lowe iz
Double
Engleske,
diamond.
dupli dijamant.
This is Peter Ross.
Ovo je
You
Peter
will
Ross.
see him here.
I vidjet ćete ga ovdje kroz 3 tjedna.
If you will come at the Free Enterprise, will you come to the Free Enterprise?
Naravno, ako dođete na Free Enterprise, hoćete doći na Free Enterprise.
And this is a picture that I love so much and I wanted so much to have it because I really appreciate everything what that person is doing.
I ovo je slika koju sam zaista željela činiti jer stvarno jako cijenim ono što ova osoba radi.
Know
Mitch
him?
Salam.
Mitch
Poznajete ga?
Salam.
Mitch Salam.
Oh. And if you come to the meetings, you come closer to the leaders.
Ako dolazite na susrete, bit ćete bliže liderima.
But if you do the work after the meeting,
Ali ako i radite posao poslije
you
susreta,
can be invited
možete biti pozvani
at their house.
u ovu kuću.
And you can be part of their family.
I možete biti dio te obitelji.
This is Demeter block of flats.
Ovo je Demeter, dio kuće obitelji Demeter.
I don't know if you saw Rachel.
I ne
She's
znam
very
jeste li
beautiful.
već
She's
vidjeli
one
Rachel.
of the best mothers.
Ona je prekrasna, jedna od najboljih majki.
And here with the diamond
I ovdje je sa
in
dijamantom
my hand.
u mojoj ruci.
It's heavy. I realized that also to have it in the hand it's heavy, not only to build it.
I jako je. Znate što, shvatila sam da je jako teško i samo ga držati u ruci, kamoli ga izgraditi.
With the boys,
Sa dečkima,
do you know many business people
znate li puno uspješnih ljudi
who invite you to their house
koji vas pozivaju u svoje kuće
and they open their life in front of you?
i svoj život jednostavno otvore prema vama.
And I was also invited Hans Nusshold's
I
house.
također sam bila pozvana u kuću
Hansa
Hansa
Liva.
Nussholda, Hansa Jeve Nusshold.
Awful house.
Grozna
So,
kuća.
Don't build this business.
Pa nemojte graditi
You
ovaj
will be
posao.
invited there,
Bićete pozvani tamo.
and in Austria
I u Austriji
it's not good.
nije dobro.
In Romania it's good. In
U
Croatia it's good.
Rumunjskoj je dobro, u Hrvatskoj je dobro.
Iva Nusshold bed.
Krevet Eve Nusshold.
Eating with Iva.
Za obrokom sa Evom.
You can't imagine the feeling
Ne možete si uopće zamisliti osjećaj
spending days with person like that.
da provedete
can't
dane
imagine.
sa osobom kao što je ona.
If
Jednostavno
you
ne možete
will know it,
zamisliti. Ako biste je
Right
poznavali,
away you leave and sell 80 tickets.
istog trenutka biste otišli i prodali
At
80
least.
karata, barem.
So that was all.
Dakle, to bi bilo sve.
We'll meet second part.
Srest ćemo se ponovo u drugom dijelu.
Go Diamond.
Go Diamond.